Welcome back to Four Faces. You know, here on Four Faces, we like to talk about missing kids, kids that might have been abducted, molested, etc., etc. That's what we do here on Four Faces, as well as talk about other political and social issues. But with a twist, we like to talk about solutions as well. With that being said, we just heard that Saniyya Dennis, who is 19 years old, who attends Buffalo State University. By the way, that's located in New York, upstate New York. Um, it's a shame. We don't know what happened to her. We don't know. The police obviously are looking for her. They had helicopters. They had volunteers. Unfortunately, as of this video, which is May 3rd, 2021, I haven't got anything, heard anything that says whether or not they have found her or not. With that being said, the only thing I can ask of you, the viewers, just pass this on. Show the video, show the pictures. Go online, tweet it, Facebook. Hopefully by tweeting in and Facebook and any other type of social media site you may have, maybe it'll get to someone. Maybe someone will hear it. Maybe someone will see it and see her. And I don't know. Anything's possible. With that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some pictures I have. I'm going to show you some videos of her father talking, the news talking about it. And then we're going to take a look back and kind of like analyze the last photo that we have of her. And maybe, just maybe, someone might, say, oh, I do remember her. Or maybe, oh, I've seen her. Something might trigger. And that's the only thing we can possibly hope for right now is that something would trigger someone out there to maybe have recognized her, maybe have seen her, know something or know someone. We have to all work together to come with a solution. As you know, here on Four Faces, we always talking about kids, missing kids, abducted kids, things of that nature. So, with that being said, let's talk about it. Let's go.
Intensifies as they continue to search for the 19-year-old. Tonight, I spoke with her father. Today, the search for Saniyya Dennis was intense at Niagara Falls State Park.
I was there at least 4 to 5 hours, probably longer.
It was in the park where her phone was last pinged.
We combed the whole park, even places that she wasn't even nowhere near, and putting up flyers.
Her father, Calvin Bird, says volunteers joined the search with law enforcement support.
The dogs came out yesterday, and today they had the helicopter for the search.
Who was the last person that she actually spoke with? Do we know that?
To be honest, it's an ongoing investigation. I can say but so much.
Saniyya's father, mother, sister, and other relatives are here from the Bronx. Her disappearance is completely out of character. She was studying computer engineering at Buff State.
Had no tendency of running away, no disturbed feelings. All of this is just like really baffling. I thought, talk about worst nightmare. People watch these crime shows. I'm living this.
And the father says there is a $10,000 reward. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. And if you have any information about Saniyya Dennis's whereabouts, you are asked to call police at 716-878-6333.
So now let's analyze the information that we have. Obviously, the police department going to have more information than we do, but that don't stop us from looking at the information. So we do know that she left Bishop Hall around 10:30 p.m. at night. That's what we do know. We know she was wearing a mask, she was wearing casual clothing, and she left with her cellular phone. And the phone was pinged. So on April 24th, it was a Saturday, and the weather was about in the 50s, low 50s, maybe even close to high 40s. So based on what she's wearing, even though it's a Saturday, you can tell that as a young lady, she definitely wasn't planning to go no party or anything like that, no type of really outing or any place. And because she got the yellow shirt, she got the sweater, she got the hat on, she got her hair a weed hat, but nothing indicates she was going any place that was special. Now, the next thing I want to focus on is the cellular phone. If you look at the cellular phone and look at her hand positioning and look at what she's looking at, she's looking away from the cellular phone, looking down to something else that she's attending to. Most likely, she was texting rather than speaking on the phone. The reason why I say that is because the thumb is close to the cellular phone as if she's getting ready to press something or text something. Also, there's someone else with her. Another thing is the phone is far away from her mouth. Keep in mind, she's wearing a what? She's wearing a mask. So more likely, she was in the process of texting somebody. Unfortunately, the picture is not clear enough to see what or who she was texting about. So another thing I want to look at, the last thing, is her foot position. Look at her foot position. It's pointed inward, which means wherever she was attending to or planning to do, she don't look like she was looking to leave right away, because if she was, her toes, her foot will be pointing in the direction in which she plans to walk. Another thing is the person in the elevator. You can tell from the hairstyle, more likely it was a Caucasian male. And that's what I could take away from the picture. And if you know something about Buffalo State University, maybe you can give me some insight on exactly what was that she was attending to. That would be very helpful. And I can also finally conclude that whoever was in the location, I should say, with her, I can say that they probably wasn't a threat at all, because her foot, once again, is pointed inward. Her hands is freely on the item. Her phone is loosely in her hand. Her body language is not leaning away. So she don't look like she was any type of flight state of mind with whoever was that individual in that location with her. So I hope that maybe something, by looking at this picture, something might have triggered you. Maybe it was the sweater. Maybe it was the yellow underneath the sweater. Something might have hopefully triggered some type of memory in either you, your friends, your neighbors, somebody that we could probably bring closure, bring some help for this family. I'd like to thank you. This is Four Faces. We'll talk again.